Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Soap Bar Podcast. I am Ashley Shure and this is
Hey y'all, it's your girl Deneen.
yes, we're back in the building. Also, you might see the little, background
No, so
here.
right before we started recording, I noticed I'm like, oh my God, Ashley's so aesthetically pleasing with the new background. And I was about to like shout it out real ghetto. And it was like, you are now being Hey.
Yeah, so we just want to, thank you guys for listening and rocking with us. We do appreciate it. We enjoy talking about our soaps. You already know we get this from the family, all right? This is generations over here.
Period.
So, but getting into the breaking news, so on a good note, BTG has been renewed for not one, no, not one, but two seasons. Clap it up, y'all. I'm so happy.
Oh
Girl,
my
so
God, we should do sound effects one day.
we should. I need to get a little
Let's
machine.
table it.
To buy. Like, so I'm gonna say I was sued because so Jen reshared it, who plays Ashley on BTG, because when I did like a TikTok and the Instagram, like excited, they had a gospel song that mixed in Jersey Club. So you already knew I was like I was getting it, all right. So I had it. That was my celebration. So basically, Jen, who plays Ashley, she reshared it. Bianna Gates liked it. Kobe liked it and freaking commented. I was like, Kobe, she plays cat, so but I kept it together, and all I said was, we love y'all and congratulations. But I inside I was like,
We fangirl. We fangirl so heavy.
oh my God, it was Bad Girl. It's so freaking hard. So shout out to Bianna Gates for getting renewed for not one but two seasons. So super duper proud of them. Make sure y'all continue to watch. Also, with some sad news, Patrick, I believe his last name is Muldoon. He played on Days of Our Lives, also Melrose Place. He was the first Austin Reed on Days of Our Lives. Some of you might know him from Saved by the Bell. He messed up his character, messed up our couple, Zach and Kelly. So you already know all of that stuff like that. I was so shocked to hear about his death. I was like, oh my, because to me, 50 something is young.
Yeah.
Like,
It is. It is. It
yes.
is.
I was like, wow. So it's like another, soap actor gone, which is like absolutely insane. And of course, like everybody is writing up their, acknowledgments, condolences, and all of that. So definite condolences to his family as well. Such sad news, so unexpected. And it was crazy because they just had him like out and about with family too. So that had to be, rough. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, 50,
Uh,
very unfortunate. So like sending heartfelt prayers and
hmm
comfort, warmth, strength to his family.
Yes, yes, completely.
And for his former
Co-star.
co-stars, friends.
Yeah, that because Christy Clark, who plays Carrie on Days of Our Life, she had a very heartfelt message. It was super duper sweet. So yeah, Deidre Hall as well. So nothing but thoughts and prayers to his co-stars, the production, everyone who knew him, family of course, and everything of that nature. And on the last note for breaking news, I know her as Ashley's Jones. I know she got married like years ago, not even recently, but I can't remember her last name. I'm just being honest. But she has been cast on BTG because us soap fans with the eagle eyes, like can see everything. She was
He is
spotted.
in Atlanta. Same way. Same way. Who was that who came on?
Who,
What is his name?
Maurice or Randy or
No. Kai. When Kai came.
oh yes, Greg Vaughn, yes.
Greg Vaughn. Why can I remember Greg Vaughn? I know Greg Vaughn.
Yes, girl. I that just
Girl,
slipped your memory. It's
I'm
okay. It's
like,
late,
what?
y'all. We never record this late, like
Y'all see, I'm
ever.
in like, well, for our YouTubers, I am in my Christmas onesie, y'all. Very
Listen.
comfortable after
The,
work.
listen, I usually go to bed at 8. It's past 8.
It's 8 in Chicago. It's 9 in Jersey for
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah, y'all know I'm an early riser, so but I'm like we getting this out.
We
So
getting it out, y'all. Y'all see, we trying. We trying. But
definitely.
Greg was posted in Atlanta, and then immediately, oh, we know he going on set.
Yep.
He going on set. The same thing happened to Ashley.
Yep. As soon as they
Like
come
y'all
on and
see him at the
said,
airport.
and
Like Tom.
the thing is, as soon as they come on and said, if they have any event or anything of that nature and they're caught on the camera, it's done up. It's done up. We're gonna spot it. Like that's just what it is. So yeah, like that happened. So yeah, congratulations to her. We don't know who she's gonna be playing. You know what? Hopefully it'll be in relation to Smitty, or even Vanessa or Joey. So
Oh, oh.
I think it'd be great for it to be some form of a family member for any three of them.
I like that. I like that. And I like that your brain didn't automatically go romantic interest.
Oh yeah,
Like
no.
I like the family build aspect of it. Like, okay, I'm excited now.
Yeah, because I feel like they need family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather it not be like just a random person or like, even with like the character of Leah. Like I think I like Leah. She's a bitch on wheels, and that works for me because people act like women can't be bitches, and we can. She's a boss bitch. But also she has no relation, to anyone on the canvas. So if we're going
Yeah.
to bring someone of, the white persuasion in on it, I want them to be connected to one of the main people that are there. It
Okay.
would be
Just be
cool.
like maybe having a sister, trying to
Hmm.
think like
I'd
maybe
rather either
Joey's
Smitty or
daughter or
Joey.
something. Like Joey's daughter, because we talked about children, but then have you ever spoke of gender? I
Yep.
cannot.
Or like you said, or his sister. It could be Smitty's family sister too. Like, yeah. So for me, I would rather be her being related to Smitty first, and then I would say Joey
Okay.
next.
Speaking of which, I'm not going to say I got into a debate, but I had a conversation with one of my friends over the weekend because if she went back, shout out to Nene, we talked about you before. She went back and found the episode where so when Doug died,
Mm-hmm.
wink, when Doug died, Randy and Joey had a conversation and or this before Doug died. Joey went around that time. Joey told Randy, you need to get out of town, da da da. Or Doug was telling him you gotta get out of town, something. And he was like, what about my kid? He was like, your kid and da, da, da.
Yeah, his woman.
So Randy has children.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy has another woman. Or Randy
He
has
had, I think it was one son that they mentioned, but they could change that. You know how they do.
Mimi, I'm sorry. Because I was like, she said, it's this episode. Go back. Well, I think she said like 33. I'm
No, yeah, she's right. Nene was right. Yeah, I remember that, but they never said
They
it again.
never brought it back.
It was just that one time that he mentioned his son. I believe it was a son. Um, and the baby mama. We didn't even know if they were still together. And then after everything with the whole Lynette and Mona, I was like, well, maybe they weren't together. Like that did
Right.
cross my mind.
Because that's when I was like, well, wait, they brought Mona in as a possible triangle, not a child's mother. So I'm like, did that
Mm-hmm.
storyline get dropped or like did was you know?
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she was right.
I was like, wait a minute.
She was right. I love that she do the episodes because even though episode number, even I don't know the episode number. I love that she's a fan, a true fan. I love that girl. Oh my goodness. Because I wish. Okay, well, segueing right into BTG, so we got to start with the McBride family. Like Deanna, however you say it, she's not having it. Okay,
For
she be
nothing.
she be dragging Vanessa for filth, and I have
Yeah.
to say, I love it and appreciate it, and also she ain't afraid of no Joey either. You know what I'm saying? Like her and Kat remind me of each other in that sense, like because it's like who the fuck is Joey? Like that's the vibe that they give me. Like what the hell he gonna do? And she could pick up. She know he's lying. Donnell is a little bit, he's giving mama's boy. to me. And he just also, I think he just wants everyone to get along. Like we've been through this traumatic situation. We all miss dad, woo woo
Mhm.
woo. I feel like that's where he is, where Deanna is just like, no, F that. She's been cheating
Yeah.
on dad. I don't got time for that. But I really did enjoy their scenes, and I even how Vanessa was trying to get the one up. Deanna still won. She still won. What are your thoughts?
I like her character. Like she doesn't give. She may come off as confrontational, but I think she sees herself as assertive.
Hmm.
Like I think she like is standing 10 toes down on. No, you cheated on my father, and it contributed to his death. And
Yeah.
y'all trying to walk over it, and y'all not about to walk over it or walk over me. Because I feel like she even got. I don't want to say she got her brother questioning things, but
He's giving it a second look.
yeah, because he wasn't complacent. He too kind of threw Joey some shade in the beginning,
Hmm.
but I feel like it was like one or two conversations, and then he was just gung ho. It was like, oh yeah, and she no, they was together before Dad died. And then
Yeah.
he
And
so I would I have went and confronted Joey. I would have took my brother.
yeah, yeah. I could see that, but I could also see why she didn't bring him because like I said, I think Donnell is a little bit weak sauce. She Deanna gives me like, like you said, assertive. Um, I know what I'm talking about and I can see through you. Like it just gives that she can read people. She can read her mother and she can also read Joey. And you're not gonna make me look like I'm stupid. Cause like I know what I'm talking about. And I feel like one of the things with certain people, and I know I'm people, you know, don't try and make me sound like I'm fucking stupid because I know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. And I feel like that's also like she's like, I know what I'm talking about. I could see this and I'm standing,
Yeah,
firm on it. Where like you said, Darnell, he had some questions, but I also think like then it was just like I just want my mom to be happy. And I think he backed off like after that, that type of thing. But I do think that she's been, in his ear too. His sister,
that is
nah,
true.
B. Like you
That
gotta see this too. So I do think that she's, opening his eyes up a lot more than usual. So yeah, but I do enjoy like seeing the twins around. And also, so Nicole has kind of like a different story. I feel like they took a back seat on her and her means. So to try and give her something, so Smitty went into the office trying to figure out like her password and get the code and stuff like that. But she picked on that real super quick. Told Leah, chief of staff. But what I didn't appreciate is Leah kind of flipped it when she saw Malone to kind of make him seem like he was questioning Nicole, knowing full damn well. Even she questioned Leah
he
like, "Yo."
orchestrated it. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, so you told me not to say anything and then you going ahead and saying something. So like, yeah, Leah is a problem trying to bring my girl, but my girl is smart too. Okay. And she clocked you. Like she not stupid. So yeah, I did appreciate that. How do you feel about her possibly having a different story? Her realizing that Smitty was in there and kind of like, not realizing, but also kind of looking at him a little bit sideways, like what's going on. And also, because then she had a conversation with Martin,
Yeah, she did.
like
She
all of that
did.
stuff.
She
So, where do
did.
you
And I
think,
think
where's it going to go for you? What do you think?
from the conversation with Martin, she was kind of trying to plant the seed that Smitty can be into some stuff. And I don't know if she was coming from the perspective of, oh, he's sticking his nose in business that it shouldn't be, or if she was trying to let Martin know a heads up to take a closer look and make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
So like how far some journalists will go, like if he's saying that it's on the cusp of something great, that means that it's probably dangerous. So like I'm trying to figure out if because Nicole can also be judgmental.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
trying to see is her perspective coming from a caring mother-in-law or from like a meddling, nosy, you doing too much.
Cause you know Martin is her favorite. So like what you doing with my son type of thing
I'm like,
too as
you
well.
could get him in trouble, like just to fall back on
Exactly.
it. I'm trying to see where is she coming from. Like, is it genuine? Let's make sure Smitty is okay, or Smitty make sure that we don't go down for what you involved in.
Well, you know Martin is always gonna come first. So yeah, you know that. Like, yeah, so that part. But I'm definitely intrigued to see like where it's going to go for
Okay.
that part. So like yes, sign me up to give my girl something a little bit different. So let's talk about too like Randy. So Randy was kind of like eyeing like, Haley is low key freaking out, of course. So Randy trying to figure out a way to kind of placate my girl in that, but they never really gone. Also, this is the third person that just mysteriously disappeared. And I'm kind of looking at
Ain't
BTG like we need to
nobody.
think about like a different type of way. Cause
Show us the body.
yeah, like we haven't seen anybody of nobody, not the white racist, not Dougie, and
No.
now Lynette.
Oh, I forgot about. Maybe they got all together in the house somewhere tied up.
Can you imagine?
Now that's a storyline.
Chelsea Stalker got out. Yeah, she got all because they was messing with the priest. I'll just say it. So yeah, so basically, Randy just lies, says whatever, like he feels like Haley is playing him, this, that, and the other. They go back, do what they do, and then the next thing we know, like quote unquote, he takes her phone and then he meets up with or calls one of them and just tells Haley that,
Oh,
don't
so
gotta worry about her. And she pours one out with, one of the most expensive champagnes.
a little bit for you and a whole bunch for me. I was like,
Was like, okay, girl. She was, so that means you already know it's not over. So we got Haley, with this going on right now, and I do feel like sooner or later, we got three people that's gonna be coming back. The racist dude, Dougie and Lynette. They not them three ain't done yet. I don't care what nobody say. Them three is coming back. I said what I said. But I did love Lynette though. I can't help it.
no, I feel like I enjoy Lynette's character more than I do Haley's
Haley.
character. And did you see, because us as a people are hilarious. Did you see Lynette's obituary floating around the internet?
No, I missed that one. I think what would have been better if they did missing persons. They should have did a missing.
With her wings in the clouds. I was like,
Oh, but girl, you ain't seen nothing. TikTok actually has the audio where Darlene where she read Leslie Dana Honolulu down. Like, yes, love it, love it. So yeah. Shout out to the internet. Y'all really be doing y'all thing. I have to admit,
it's
especially
fresh.
black people.
Our shit is fresh.
Everything is funny to us. Like, I mean, because you gotta laugh to stop from crying. I'm just saying. Like, listen. But I can't wait for my girl to come back and we'll see how that works. But Haley is just like, so abundantly happy. But Bill was picking up too. Of course, she constantly tried to deflect, but Bill is not stupid. I just think Bill doesn't want to believe it.
Hmm.
So, and then also, men are always blinded, by a woman with a big ass and all that other stuff. So, yeah, so we'll just like leave that there. So, but Haley is still definitely like itching to get rid of. Now it's Bill. First it was Bill and Lynette, so now it's definitely just Bill, so she can go back to her plan as well. So also Jacob really let Smitty know who was boss. Like he was really told him he was done.
But then that happens to him.
Yeah, got beat the F up. Like. However, I was like, oh, snap. Okay. Okay, we kind of finally getting somewhere. And they had him somewhere else besides being in the streets and in the alley. I said, okay, I see, yo. Like, I was like, we switching it up. Yeah, yeah. So I did like that, and I didn't mind him getting beat up because at the end of the day, like, this is just like what it is. Like, you in his life. So you not following the rules and the regulations. So
And you got caught.
there's a code, bruh.
You
So
got
there was that. And also one of the greatest things too is that Anita's tumor is definitely shrinking.
it's
So that's good
shrinking.
news.
I really did love the vulnerability scene of Danny. Like, I I recognize like that daughter syndrome of like we taking care of business, gotta be strong for everybody else, but then when you get that moment to breathe, and
Yeah.
Danny allowed herself to be vulnerable with Andre, and I feel
Yes,
like
I loved
I'm very happy that he was able to receive that first because
it.
I feel
Hmm.
like Bill has always been the one to like receive that first. Like he shows up, or like Andre's out of town, or Andre at the gym, he show up in
Yeah.
their bedroom. Like, you know, he's always the one to receive that first from her.
Hmm. No, and I agree. Like, I loved it too, the vulnerability between them. And this is why when people like, I don't give a goddamn. I love Danny and Andre's relationship. Besides when Danny be acting like, we'll get into that. But like, besides like everything else, like I do appreciate the maturity, the honesty between them two, the vulnerability that the both of them have. Like to open up and just be really raw about certain things. It is hard to be vulnerable. It's like you're
Oh,
naked. You know what I'm saying? Like
so
it's
hard.
it's easy. I feel like it's more easy to be vulnerable, with yourself internally. You can take notes, you could jot down, like you could do this, you could do that. So the vulnerability that they showed was essentially what I needed to see, what I love to see, and it also makes me even more realize like why I love DeAndre. Like at the end of the day, like that is my couple. Do I know that they're gonna get her back with Bill, who I feel like hasn't earned it in the freaking slightest? Of course, but I'm also still rooting for them.
So I feel like that's what made that scene between Haley and Leslie bomb because Leslie told Haley,
You
you
gonna need
his
me
heart his heart is Danny, and when Danny is done playing
with her
with
boy toy. And I
that
said, "You talk
boy,
about him that way."
I was like,
Leave my Andre
but she was,
alone.
but you couldn't help to sit there and be like, yeah,
And you don't want to admit it that she's
don't,
freaking right. Like, and I
don't.
hate that too because we all know Danny's gonna fall back into the trap of Bill. Like, we all know, even as like me and Neen are obviously Danny and Andre and then also will Danny and Andre get back together? Yeah. Like it's going to be a
Yeah,
ping pong.
that's gonna be the staple.
Yeah, it's going to be a ping pong. Like
Yeah,
I
that's gonna
do
be for
feel
years.
like
No.
there is no couple who can have a triangle go on for years right now besides them. They can literally be the next you know what I'm gonna say? Jax, Brenda, and Sunny.
Oh,
They could be that. Like we enjoyed that
three-piece
triangle from
spicy.
yes, we enjoyed that triangle literally from like 1995 all the way into what like 2006 or 8 when my good sis came back to General
No, that's
Hospital.
real. That's
Love
real.
me some Vanessa Marcel. That girl is
That's
freaking
real.
gorgeous. So, yeah, like I do feel like that's going to be, something as well. I'm gonna hate it when she's with Bill, and I'll be hate watching, or to be honest, I'll probably fast forward unless there's a real storyline that I want to see from them. I'm just saying. So, yeah.
I could see Andre in between time starting a family, having stuff happen,
Oh
messing with
yeah.
it. Like, y'all let this play out. We'll be there.
We will we will definitely be there. But one thing that
Two
really
more
annoys
seasons.
me with Danny, so even like okay, so basically Bill didn't realize that he called Danny baby. It just came out of his freaking mouth like, butter at the end of the day. So like Naomi goes and, brings it to her mom, and then also Andre hears when they're talking about it and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what I didn't like is just like the next day, it just felt like she was running to talk to Bill about it. Like, girl, for what? You was just up there making out with your husband like literally the night before, and I know that y'all got it in. So why are you so concerned about freaking Bill? And this is what pisses me off with Danny, because she doesn't give Bill the opportunity to really fight and show that he's sorry. Like, you're too busy chasing after this man and you're not giving him the opportunity to fight for it. Like, if Bill doesn't fight for it, to be honest, I don't want to see it.
No,
I don't.
no. And I feel like even if he do fight for it, I don't wanna see it. Because I feel don't laugh at me.
We don't got no choice, Need. You know it's coming.
I feel like I don't even want to see it because if Danny don't stand up, who gonna stand up? You
Stand
know,
up. Somebody on
like
somebody.
weak in the knees. Stop letting him treat you
You're
like
like
the booty
booty
piece
part of the
of
bread.
bread. Come on.
Now somebody on Twitter, when I said I get so annoyed, they were like, Danny always wants attention. That's part of her character. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I said what the hell I said. I still don't like it. Danny is so much better than her chasing after that man.
I agree.
Like, and that's what it gives. It gives desperate. It gives needy. It gives I need attention. And I hate that for Danny. I don't want to see that when she has this fine looking man who's her husband. Like, why am I gonna chase after Bill after how he treated me? That's my thing. If you treat me like ish and you think I'm still gonna like kowtow to you, you got another thing coming. And I wish that Danny also knew that. Your children are grown. You don't have to be in his face like that. Please, please freaking stop. Please. And also, okay, so there's like two more topics that we definitely, need to talk about. Also, well, probably like three, because then Andre did confront Bill or whatever about
Of
it.
course, he
So
always does.
as he should, you
Do
know
you
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
that makes him look insecure?
I don't know if I would say insecure, because I do feel like Bill needs to be checked. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
me, like if you, because I feel like Bill keeps doing it. So if I don't say anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it make it seem like it's okay? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because at the end of the day, he could definitely like let it go and then come across looking like the insecure in his relationship. But I do feel like he's done that in the past. It's just
Mhm.
been recently that he's been like, I think Andre is tired of it, because it's
So I think Andre been tired of it, but I feel like Andre ain't wanted it to be like he come off
Mhm.
as insecure.
I hate that though. And I guess like I don't get that perspective, because I feel like in the beginning he let it roll off his back,
Hmm.
and now it's just like, yo, you keep doing it. So like you don't respect my relationship. So now if you don't respect my relationship, now I feel like I have no choice but to keep saying something, because I clock you and I see what you're doing, bruh. Chill out. So, and
And
also,
I feel
but
like it's intentional. Like Bill can say all day, every day that he's not doing it on purpose. You know,
it's
that
a
it's
lie.
that it's like, y'all, we really out here real, real. Y'all, I had a day.
We had a
Headband
day.
was tight, okay, for my YouTubers. Headband was tight. Headband had to come off. We are real people.
You in for a
And,
time on Wednesday, y'all.
like,
Y'all in for a
y'all,
time.
it's gonna post at 8 a.m. Y'all gonna be sitting there with y'all cup of coffee, and I'm gonna
Yep.
be, well,
Word. Like word. Me taking a sip of liquor. Like
right over here, whole nightcaps, like,
oh nightcat. It's been a rough day for the both of us, y'all. Like for real, for
honestly, and
real.
we are here for y'all.
Period. We gotta get this off our chest too about our
Oh,
stories.
sorry for the tangent. What were we talking about? Andre.
Uh it was about like
Oh,
Andre and Bill.
I feel like Bill tries to act like it's not intentional, and it is. And like you
Oh
said
yeah.
earlier, that it's not that he don't believe Haley, he don't want to believe Haley. I feel like he don't want to believe Haley because it'll be him looking stupid.
Yeah. it'll be a shot to his ego, his pride, and I don't think Bill can handle that. Like
And he
this
know
little
if he
young
lose
thing got
Haley,
me.
he not gonna get daily. I almost call her daily.
It's for the day. It's okay. But but the thing is like and how it's written, I could just see like Danny running to him because he got hurt over Haley, and I hate that. Like I hate that. I
Mm,
don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I want something different. Like, oh, I'm sorry that happened
yeah,
to him. But I just feel like she's gonna go running. Instead of saying, oops, that really sucks, I don't want anything to happen to him, but I've moved on, and then also allowing Bill to really like be like, I see the error of my ways, like I'm gonna fight for you, like I messed up. Like I don't feel like it's gonna be that way. They could surprise me. To be honest, I hope they do.
that is true. That is absolutely true.
I want like I mean
I
I
doubt they
want
will.
you to surprise me.
Like I doubt they will. I wholeheartedly doubt you will. You absolutely can. You have the ability to, the capability, but will you? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Ugh, that
And then
sucks.
a new character is gonna get introduced because Andre is gonna. I want to call him Sean. See how it's going.
Yeah, his real name, right?
I want to call him Sean. Andre is gonna catch them in the act. He gonna go to the bar. He gonna get drunk, and who we gonna meet? A new character.
And
And
get him
what's
pregnant.
gonna
It's
happen
probably
with the
gonna be
new character? He's
Yolanda.
gonna get them pregnant. Yo,
It's probably gonna be Yolanda. Low key, that's what I would do. I'm just saying,
I would
or
do. I would do that too because she has to be introduced some way.
some way,
In what
or
better way? You done came to town and met my cousin, brother-in-law,
mm, or
brother-in-law, cousin.
or even a Dupree that we don't know about who's like on the outskirts of the family. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
like a
saying?
a cousin or something.
Yeah, like they can't stand. So yeah, we'll definitely been watching. Also, like
I've
what do
also been thinking Danny get pregnant.
I would love that. I
I
would
would.
love that because I would love to see it because obviously she's like in her 50s, but I mean, as quiet as it's kept, it's a lot of people getting pregnant in their 40s and their 50s now. I'm just saying.
Um, I
So
know
like but I can't see Danny wanting it. But that would be a good
that would be a
storyline
great
to
storyline.
see how they navigate that.
Yeah,
This is a true geriatric pregnancy that was also not wanted. Not on some Portia, bald-headed scallywag Curtis-ish. Like, nah, like this this would be something like real. So yeah, but also like going back to Anita, and I did see some people say too, like, with her shrinking of a tumor, I did find it odd. But
okay.
also, I understood why that they had Martin, Danny, and Nicole. And Martin is a grandchild, and this is why people say they should have just had him be their son. And that right there. I was like, yeah, because why wouldn't all the other grandchildren be there? Even though I know that he's like super close to like
I
Vernon
thought
and
he popped up though, right?
yeah, randomly.
Okay. Because I'm like, if it was intentional, I feel like I would say more about it. Like, oh, let me call Martin so that he can know. But him popping up, he could have been coming in for a visit. He could have been coming in to see Cat because,
That's
Cat is
true.
there
Oh
now.
yeah, that is right. She do live there. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I was thinking about. Thank you for that because I was thinking about that as well. Also, so I don't know, Vanessa and Nicole. I felt like their friendship dilemma didn't last long enough for me. Because I'm sorry, Vanessa couldn't have said all that to me, and then we just be cool after. That would take some time, and we also need another deep
Yeah.
friendship conversation. Because
I don't think she recognizes anything that she did wrong.
she's delusional, and this is coming from a Pisces. Listen, I always call out my own ish. I always do. So
Like, I think they're going to fall out again.
oh, definitely.
I think that was the beginning of them going on like a friendship hiatus.
And it needs to happen. After seeing Monday's episode, yeah, like
Now they keeping score.
you couldn't be my friend. I'm sorry. Like, not that like mm-mm. But we'll talk about that next week when
Monday today that's happening right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No.
We had time.
Yeah. Mm-mm. So you'll see it, and then of course like
Oh,
we're
so when she
talking
get my text later, I'm like, that's
about. you
scallywags.
you gonna know what I'm talking about. You're gonna know.
Ridiculous.
And then of course the last part that I want to talk about. The thing with that really annoys me and like makes me bubble is how everyone still could have so much smoke for Haley, but then when it comes to Kat, having smoke for Leslie, Dana, Lulu, Sherry, and Eva, it's a problem.
You want to move on.
Like,
Mm.
yeah, I want her to move on. Woo, woo, woo. Like, no. Like, Nicole, you just was, being nasty and stink to Haley. Rightfully so. Like, I'm not gonna take that away from you. But just how you don't want to let Ish go, because she did that to your sister. Your daughter has the right not to let Ish go because they did that to her mother, which you are. So I was just like, you literally cannot have it like both ways, y'all. Y'all need to figure out because we're always gonna bring that up. Like at the end of the day, if they can have smoke for Haley and it's all the Duprees, they even still have smoke for Bill because of the way Martin was also talking to Bill, the way that Kat was also talking to Bill, like at her birthday surprise situationes. So it's just like Cat could have smoke for Leslie, Dana, Anna, Lulu, Sherry, and
I'm
Eva,
not
and that's just
good.
like that's just what it is. So that just annoying. That was just like, bro.
No,
But
I felt
also,
that.
you cannot tell me that Ted and Nicole ain't getting back together. You saw that, right?
Okay, because
I'm
I
just
was a
saying.
little lost. I feel like maybe I had missed. I saw the conversation of him telling Shanice maybe we should slow down. But where did my girl go? She went with her. She on vacation. She went with her aunt.
She just went missing.
Where's she at? Did I miss something? Did they talk about this, or she
No,
just?
I don't. I can't remember anything. Sister just goes after that, and then next thing you know, he bringing flowers to Nicole, talking about for our miracle baby.
Somebody because we not together no more. That don't mean that the tradition ain't it gonna stop. Yeah,
Oh, hmm
What's my girl's name? What is Shanique's name?
the actress's
Ernestine.
name Ernestine. Yeah,
Ernestine, where you at?
she coming back. She coming back. Yo, she coming back. But this was like the whole thing. Like I was like Ted. I've been could tell that he wasn't over. Nicole. Like
Oh,
I've been
absolutely.
said that.
Because he wanted to fight when she didn't.
Exactly. Exactly. So he
Like
just
you
was,
moved on because you felt like you had to.
and I don't feel like he really took the time to like grieve that marriage or like, what I did to lose it. You didn't fight for it the way you should have. So like it was a lot of things and now you back to bringing old girl flowers and ish. So yeah, you're not over. Just get them back together. But like I said, I just need them to write the men actually fighting for the woman. The men are not the prize.
Oh,
Like
Jesus.
men are not the prize, and I really need people to understand that when you can birth a freaking child, when you have to go through that time of the month every month and still
The
go to work
right
and
both sets.
act like everything is okay, then fine. But I just cannot take how some men think they're the prize and they're not. They're just Ted thinks he's the prize.
The word says, he who finds a wife.
Well, Bill does too.
He who finds a wife. You got to go find your prize. The prize is the woman.
And both Bill and Ted had amazing wives, and look what they did. Messed it and mucked up the church's money. That's what you did.
And y'all ain't been the same ever since.
Ever
Everything
since.
that y'all didn't touch this started crumbling. Since
Yep.
y'all did y'all wife
Until
spoken.
you do right by me.
Oh,
Woo.
baby.
All right. I know we talked about BTG a lot and we digress into certain things, but to be honest, the other things should go super quick. So going on to Bold and the Beautiful, the 18 minutes and 30 seconds show.
She not
So
pregnant. They fought.
and it
Uh,
was basically
oh
the
my
Will, Electra, Dylan, and RJ show anyways. So, I mean, I don't really feel like anything really popped off. The boys is fighting. You got RJ and Ivy saying that they want, Will fired, which is none of their business. They
I
need
did
to have
enjoy
Steffi in there too so she could regulate.
I enjoyed Katie's scene with Electra.
Oh, yeah.
That was
I,
good.
girl, that reminded me, thing because I forgot the Katie and Brooksy had the time. You freaking legend,
Mm.
you. She ate. All she does is eat. When she be going off on Brooke,
They tell people, oh,
she eats so damn good. Like, oh my God, like that was like amazing. So like hats off to her. But I like everything else, we already knew Daphne was not gonna be preggers because we could date basically say that. And I was excited that Daphne finally was like, let me tell old girl the truth about how duplicit her honest. That did need to happen. So yeah, like that. But that was really it. I don't really know what else to say about Bowl. It really didn't catch my attention because, to be honest, really what catches my attention is the Deacon Taylor and Sheila
I
ish
liked it. I like that triangle.
because it's crazy. So I'm kind of here for versus, that I don't want to see kissing, I don't give a goddamn. And I say this all the time. Soaps can be very disrespectful when it comes to families that are not blood related. So I don't want to see RJ and Electra kissing. I do not care that they are not blood related. They are still family. They still carry the same freaking last name. And Bull likes to bring up the Maroney when it suits them. But also then you also have Eric stating that Ridge is always his son, gonna be his son, and that's just that. So like
I
please,
agree.
like lay off that. As it should be. He
I agree.
raised that man.
I agree.
Uh. Anyways, moving on to Days. I mean,
First.
Days was cool beans last week. Y'all already know that I'm all into the Alex and Stephanie thing. They're still struggling, and of course,
We
she
knew
found
this
comfort with
though.
Jeremy. We knew it, right?
Everybody come back from getting kidnapped and they really don't want to be with the person that they was with, and they want to be with the person that they was not with.
Exactly. And that's what's gonna and that's we've been saying this for the past couple of weeks. We knew this was gonna happen. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like she doesn't feel comfortable in her skin. But Abigail, who plays Stephanie, I have to give kudos to her. I really do think she's doing a good job. Like
I
I think
agree.
she's doing an
I
amazing good
agree.
job. So shout out to her. She's definitely finding comfort. And Jeremy. So Leo is officially done with Dimitri, but it's too late because Javi done moved on. And Dimitri wants like he thinks that Leo is just, he's gonna get the worst and this is what he get and da 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 type of thing. So, but yeah, like yeah, that happened. I'm happy that Javi is definitely back out. Caderon, I don't know if he's staying. They tape so far in advance, and then also I don't know
Mhm.
what's going on with Brilliant Minds because that's what he was like. Great show, by the way, but I don't know if it's getting renewed. That's a bummer for me. So if not, then he might come back to Days. Like who knows? I'm just speculating. Nothing's confirmed. Like we'll see where they're gonna go. But him having a new Stingle Boo Boo wasn't on my bingo card. I was like, okay, so that's why I think like maybe they might not have him, come back. I don't know, but
I don't
it
know.
definitely cool.
I feel like with him coming back, they may introduce a new character. He
Hmm.
brings back the person that he's with.
Oh, his new Boo Boo Stink a Stink. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Like,
Mm.
why the hell not? But you know what really intrigued me? To the one of the sparring matches, it was no other than Maggie and Kate. Um,
Oh, the fight.
there's really going back and forth with Victor, but I have to state that neither one of them are the love of Victor's life. He stated that that belonged to Caroline Brady. I'm just saying. And also, Maggie, you know who the love of your life was? It was Mickey Horton. If you don't stop, Kate, I don't know, you be floundering between men, so I
I'm
really
like, I
can't.
don't know who the love of your life was.
I don't know who that is for you, Kate. Yeah, so I'll just be real. But Victor's love of his life, and like people, you know how soap fans are. They brought up the clips because after Caroline had passed away and Hope was with him, he basically said essentially that like that was just the love of his life. It was Caroline. So, and then that's just, what happened. So I was just saying you know how soap fans are. They pull up clips and it was like the love of his life is. He said the love of his life is Caroline. So
Dang.
you know how soap
But
fans be.
I
They
feel like
don't you
it's
get
great
me
that we're able to search it. Like, you only really retain healthcare fact. You retain 60% of the information that you learn over your lifetime. I feel like we didn't learn a lot. My 60%, I don't think is everybody else's 60%.
I don't
Because
think
the
so
way
either.
we could go back and be like, I remember this was what month was that?
Yep.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, he said Carolyn. Like,
Yep. And it's no, and I was like, yeah, like when I saw that clip, I was like, yikes, like so and then that's when people be looking at the writers like, you don't even know your history.
Google it like we did.
Exactly. We don't play about that. But yeah, so that was a nice clip to see. I do have to say, also want to get into my favorite couple, Johnny and Chanel, because I would love to hear your opinion on them too. So they was about to get, nicey nicey. But he felt alone. And I was like, I was kind of happy that they did something like that. Like having your man feel it, you just like, oh snap. I appreciate how concerned Johnny is when it pertains to Chanel. Like he loves her down. Like that is his woman, okay? It makes me wonder like if Ali, his sister, would have stayed, like how they would have been fighting over her, but that's not hero there, like, something different. But I just really appreciate how much he shows so much concern for Chanel. He don't play about
Yeah,
Chanel. But
yeah.
I do feel like Chanel is she wants this baby so bad that she will risk her health. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Especially the history of everything they've been through to not only, conceive this way, but as well as everything that was going on with the adoption of Trey.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, Chanel has said for a very long time that she wants to be a mother.
Yeah. 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 And I do think too, as well, like having that baby, feeling the baby inside you, like everything. But I do want Chanel to like get checked out. And this could be the Black maternal health story I've been
Think
wanting for
so.
them.
And it is Black Maternal Health Week, actually.
Yep.
Like, it's
Uh,
Black Maternal Health doula in the house. So,
Wait, you're a doula too?
mhm.
Oh, girl. If I get pregnant, I have one of my former coworkers. I like if I'm a doula, I'm about to have two, you and her. Like, 'cause I ain't playing. I need to make sure I have a healthy baby and I survive. I'm just, I'm just
That's
saying.
and that's honestly it. Like sometimes you're in positions where you can't advocate for yourself. Your partner is trying to support you and they don't know how to advocate. So it's important for you to have that in place so that stress factor isn't there because the stress also plays into the delivery.
Oh yeah, and this as Black women, they say we carry a lot of stress.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah, but
Absolutely.
that's why I feel like Chanel does too. I just feel like she wants that baby so bad. She wants
Yeah.
that family so damn bad,
I think it's going to be the storyline that kind of like edges into their reoccurring alpha contract.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
think she's gonna like go through some things with this, like this is gonna be something that takes time, and
Hmm.
then ultimately I feel like they're gonna decide like, we came out of it strong together, let's just leave Salem.
And then Sophia and whatever Sophia and Kristen are planning. And I'm like, Kristen, leave that boy alone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but yeah, so that'll be definitely coming. So moving on along to the General Hospital. Listen, I
I did enjoy the Danny Rocco Dante scenes this week at the batting cage. I will say that they had like a good like father son moment, but then I was like, Dante, you full of shit. Rocco, you not full of shit, baby, but you gotta tell them the
you're
truth.
true, and
You
Dante
better
is going to
low.
lose it.
Like
Dante's going to lose
Dante
it.
gonna lose it. Dante didn't talk. Everybody who be talking so much shit about Jason. Jason do everything that he do for a reason. Like Jason don't just be out here all willy nilly just doing shit. He is calculated. He is calculated, and y'all be forgetting. Yeah, I had a moment.
You
Yeah.
did. You did.
Yeah.
You
For
already
Jason
know.
Morgan Quartermain, original birth certificate.
Let's bring it back. I still want a Quartermain. I need somebody with the last name Quartermain. I'm sorry. Somebody got to give it to me. I said I asked for Scout to be tribute. Like I need one person. That's a Quartermain last name. What the
That ain't Phoebe
hell?
not Brooklyn new baby Phoebe not a Quartermain either.
Not either. But the thing is mad Quartermain's around without the last name.
That's true. Y'all got blood, blood in, blood out, one drop.
That's why I always be like, yo, Michael, just be Corinthos Quartermain. Quartermain Corinthos. Whatever you want. Just include the shit. Like, what the hell? Like, come on now. But yeah, I do want I can't even hold you. I would take Danny or Jake having a Quartermain last name and it's not gonna happen. Like, but I would
Mm.
anyway, so yeah, he is strategic. Jason be knowing like what he trying to save everybody instead of being a daddy. I'm sorry, you knew that was coming.
He be see now y'all finna see my house. I'm about to walk around here because she made me mad. So my thing is like my thing is, and y'all, my phone. We're having life. My phone didn't die. My computer didn't die. My phone about to die again. So we finna get up and charge it and
They
finish.
love us, so it's
Okay,
okay.
y'all. So Jason, Jason is very paternal, but he's paternal to people who don't need it from him.
Yes, that's the problem.
Like I was trying to say it a different way because I didn't like the way she said it, y'all. I have to say it another way. I didn't like the way she said it. Like it's like that wasn't okay. But at the same
But
time,
she agrees.
it was more like
If Jason was a daddy to his sons, I would be okay. And then oftentimes I feel bad for like Danny because he just has to accept it. I don't like things like that. Don't make no kid just accept it. He don't got no damn mama. And y'all already know I'm sensitive about the mama piece. But he don't got no damn mama. I need you to be a dad to him. I need you to be there for him. He always gotta save freaking Sonny. Sonny is freaking 60, 70. Sonny can save himself for his grown ass freaking kids. Like, what about Jason? What about your kids? Your kids. Like that's what be
okay,
pissing me
so
off.
if we if we get technical with it, because oh
You
yeah,
about
we
to
plugged up now, charging me up.
you about to say what
Let me
Michael is
talk to
his
Mike.
really?
So,
You about to say he raised Michael?
one, yeah, he did. He did raise Michael. He did. He raised Jocelyn whole time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest about it. But then also the accident mentally, do we think that plays
Apart.
any factors into
It
things?
would if he wasn't a daddy to nobody. You get what I'm saying?
So
Like
like,
he's a daddy to everybody but to his own kids, and that's my
okay,
problem with Jason. Like you did it with Michael, like you said, you did it with Joss. Like low key, you do it low key. I could say you Sunny Daddy if I really wanted to keep it a buck, because you always saving his ass too.
we
Like
done
so,
saved Dante a few times too.
and what it all ties back to Sunny. Like, and that be my thing. Like I love Jason down too, but it's not what grinds my gears with him is that I hate not seeing him as a dad. You know what I'm saying? They give us glimmers, but then it's just like it's always something.
And they take it away. And
Yeah,
then,
and somebody
like
is
the
always
whole
more
little
important than
sandwich
his
scene.
kids.
The little sandwich scene was cute, but then it was only
Yeah.
doing it because you was telling him that she was leaving. Like, go
Ex-
to hell. But still, I can say that. Y'all can't. I can
exactly,
say that because it's coming from a place of love.
but then you got Dante out there taking Rocco and freaking and Danny on. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, these are things that Jason should be doing with his kids. And I
Well,
know
they need
it's
to let him do it on camera. He doing it. He doing it behind the scenes. He not no Instagram, Facebook daddy. He not doing it for the views. Okay.
she gonna defend Jason. Still good, goddamn. And I'm like, no, be a daddy. I just can't take it. But yeah, that's like my only thing. That is literally my only thing. And speaking about being a parent, Then I have one character who is like so freaking desperate to be a parent. Nina, please step to the plate, girl.
Let me sit back and cross my leg for this one because grow a backbone. Okay.
Girl,
Grow a backbone.
the way that she is so desperate to have the love of Willow, it actually now is
You're
disgusting me.
enabling. You're not helping. You're enabling. Your baby is in the middle of a psychotic break.
Yes. And it's just like you think you're being supportive, but in actuality, you are not. You're actually being a detriment. And also, we want to keep it a buck, Nina. You had two daughters. You had Sasha and you had Charlotte. And you torch both of those relationships for them. Charlotte ain't here for you now. That's
Yep.
little Helena. Helena Jr. She gonna
Yep.
be up that ass because she don't play about her daddy now. And I just hate that for her because like Sasha was so good to her. Charlotte was so good to her. Charlotte loved
It
that
was
woman
real hard.
down. And the
Yeah.
way that Willow
Charlotte messed with her
treated
more than she
her,
did with Lulu most of the time.
now, yeah, now, like, and I just like the way that Willow has treated her, it gives desperation to a point that I just can't. And I'm like, and I love the way Cynthia plays her, but I just hate the way they write her. So and
Yeah.
I feel like Cynthia be trying her hardest to make Ish fly, and sometimes it does, but that last scene with her, like she'll do whatever, and Willow was about to blackmail you. You're her biological mother. She was going to
And
blackmail you, and you let that ish stand? Stand up, girl. Are you a mom? I'm sorry, no mom would tolerate that. I don't even think Carly would tolerate that. I think Carly would have went in. She would have went after all I've done for you. Can you imagine?
I
Can you
think I think one of the biggest things too was that Nina knew. Like she holding the syringe, looking at the syringe, looking at Drew. Drew over there.
imagine?
Like
Don't do it.
don't he trying to let her know, don't touch me. And she looking at the syringe, looking at Drew. You felt something was off.
Yep.
Like, I understand that's your baby, but that ain't been your baby to the point for you to trust her more than you trust yourself. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like y'all on good terms and you, oh my God, my daughter, how dare you? It's
Yeah.
not that.
It's not that.
You
And
didn't play
Willow's
her,
freaking
she didn't play
crazy.
you.
Granted, Willow's entertaining to watch, but she's still crazy. So like, come on, and that's
We
what's
is
it's
better than
it's
weekend
just
flow.
but and that's the thing, like write her to be such a doormat, Nina, like whether it's pertaining to Carly, like whether it's pertaining to Willow, like she never stands up, but you want to
True.
stand up,
Because you slept with that
Drew
man
too.
and sat there and watched him sleep with your daughter and you was so quiet. And he's blackmailing you and antagonizing you. Girl, you could have put a nip in that a long time
A
ago.
long time ago could have went to Sunny and I had it done, told him what the hell was going on and worked it out. You know what I'm saying? So the desperation for her is just like a little bit too much, and to the point of just like it's just so freaking disappointing. But
Yeah.
that's just the way that they write her. They write her as so freaking desperate. But you were willing to throw away your friendship with Portia. Don't think I forgot about that ish either. Like that was easy for you to do at the end of the day.
But
I'm
my thing is, when everything first happened, Ava brought her to Nina because
Yeah,
I was like, who not
it
introduced,
was
but like
Ava. Because
brought
she
them
was the link. You're
together.
right.
They because she went to Ava and she was like, I need an ally, and she was like, I'll be your friend. You need an ally. Like Ava
Hmm.
told her that.
Yeah. And I And
So
I
I
could
hope
have
Nina
seen him
talked
be.
to Ava about it because Ava seems, I would say
Yeah, that's their. But that's
Nina
their shit
and
names.
Ava relationship. I feel like it's a check balance.
I could see that. I agree with that. And then also like Ava, it's Myra West. So oh God, I love her. If you ever have the chance to see her in person, she's literally amazing. It's just the way that she acts to be that intertwining between Portia and like Nina and like her relationship with Trina. Like I love, which we haven't seen too much of, like a little bit of sprinkles like here and there, but don't we're not even
Yeah.
gonna get started on that because that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, so But I love Ava. To me, honest, like putting her with Sidwell was like stupid. Like her and Rick were it. I just can't with the way GH thinks sometimes. Like sometimes GH be on fire and then other times they just like blah, blah, blah. So
Mhm.
it's just like sometimes we see things that could really work and then they'd be like, no. Like and I just don't understand like why they take good things away. Because for me personally, besides like Portia and Isaiah and a little bit okay, and definitely Carly and Valentine, because that's he's an eater and shout out to him. But like those are like the two hot couples that I don't really see anything else. And then of course like
No,
Gio and Emma, Emma are really sweet too, but that's like really it, just those three, like nothing else hits. And like GH used to be known for like their
they
couples,
had
like
hot couples. They had
hot
hot,
couples.
hot
You had
couples.
people conflicted about like who
Oh,
they
it's
should
a
be with. You
lot.
had people arguing, okay? Like, bruh, like we could go back and this shit has been going on since the 80s. Like if you're gonna be honest. So
So this
like
also makes me wonder, do we feel like, and maybe we should do a poll, because do we feel like there's more drama in other aspects of television that
yeah.
is caused, soapdom to be more mid?
And I hate that. And but the thing is too, like the way that they do nighttime, and they go there with nighttime. And I feel like soaps used to go there, the stories used to go there. And I
Because
don't
it's
know why they
there.
acting scary. You acting
It
scary. Grow some fucking balls like y'all used to. Sorry, I'm cussing tonight. Grow some balls like y'all used to. Y'all used to go there without a
was just
problem.
me cutting up today, y'all. See, look.
I got the cut water. But yeah, like do what y'all used to do. Y'all used to have. I'm about to say I was about to cousin say MFers. Y'all you like full, but y'all used to have us freaking crying. Like it used to be like I
Yeah.
don't do that anymore. There's no like gravitational like pull, and I feel like that also has to do with like the connection, the family build up. We need the families. We need to see the people we grew up with, and we be begging for that. And y'all be acting shisty on it
He
because
cracking and Sam dad. And before that,
like.
I
It,
don't know. I think Oscar. Before that
like
was Oscar. And before
yeah,
that, Morgan. Morgan Death made me cry.
it, I can't even I can't even think of it. I think for me the last because I was such a like a Sabrina fan, was definitely the whole like Spencer death thing. I think I had like a tear
Mhm.
shed, like a little like
Yeah,
tear.
because like who grave was that if we never found the body?
They, they just got it there for show. He next to his mama for right now until he come back. I'm just saying until he come back. You know he
Because
coming back.
I'm like, I was so confused.
Like, what is that? Like, what are we doing here? Oh, and then of course, like the last topic for General Hospital, Willow and Jacinda. Like, Jacinda was eating her up though, and she was right. You are pathetic. Mm. I was just like, yeah. Like, look at that. You slept with Drew, who was an ish at the end of the day, and then once they casted Rory, it was a wrap.
Jacinda gives me what was Michael's first girlfriend's name?
I know who you're talking about too. I forgot her name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
She gives me those vibes. Like a I'm here. This is me. Hey, Port Charles, take
What
me as I am.
I said what I
I said what
said
I said. You heard what I said.
in honor of Nene Leaks. But yeah, so I was here for that. I need some. I need.
And I'm bringing out like Christmas cups.
Listen. Christmas in April. Why not? Okay. Some of y'all still probably still got y'all Christmas trees up. I
Some of
saw
y'all
people.
somewhere probably do, and
Yeah,
y'all got Easter eggs on it.
exactly. Stop playing over here. Oh, but anything else on GH?
No.
Yeah. But oh, Tanisha Harper, who plays Jordan,
We
she's
gotta
been
talk
acting.
about Jordan. We gotta talk about Jordan.
She's been acting.
I had got nervous for a minute because we talked about last week
Yeah.
with
No
where the
family
storyline was
connection.
going. Um, no connections with TJ being gone. I know we said she wasn't pregnant.
Mm-hmm. She's not pregnant.
Okay.
You think they said she wasn't. You think she could be? Oh, snap. Okay. I mean, maybe the test was wrong, yeah. We'll see.
I think we shall see.
I don't put anything past Sheesh.
No,
So
we shall see.
definitely. But I think I have to admit it is a twist to have her dealing with having a scar on her face, and she's known to be so beautiful. Tanisha Harper in real life is
Gorgeous.
gorgeous down, and even on the show, she's gorgeous. So
Hmm.
I think that that was a. I have to admit, one thing, I am GH's biggest freaking critic. I do not play about them just because of me growing up watching them and knowing where the hell they came from and where the hell we are now. And it is
Your
disappointing.
honesty.
Huh?
The honesty is beautiful.
Oh yeah, like I can't, but I will give them their eights. I'll never give them tens, but I will definitely give them eights,
Mhm.
when I feel like they're doing good. And like they are doing good in some aspects. I'm not watching fully. I watch clips of certain things that I want to see because if I'm being real, like GH doesn't, pique my interest like that to give it viewership.
Doesn't really tickle your
It
fancy.
doesn't tickle my fancy the slightest, but and that's just resentment because of certain things that they've done, and I'm honest about that. But also like seeing the umbrella story with Rocco, like that is great. Like that's what I'm saying, like some things are missing, but it's still freaking good. You know what I'm saying? So and they have also the hit and run issue with Jordan. That's another umbrella story. You have like three, culpable people.
Here we go. No, it was Brooklyn confessing to the baby.
Like, oh, Phoebe.
I almost forgot about that. She said, and then I didn't, and I left here, and I was trying to hurry up and get to Geo, and I think I had walked away or something. I'm like, oh, she's talking to Tracy, and then she looked down at the crib. I said, girl, he's talking to the baby.
Tell it, but Tracy done figured it out, and now she gonna cover her tracks. Tracy, don't think we forgot about how you tried to blackmail Alexis as the person who ran a girl. Like, and so you up to your old tricks. It's okay, because I love me some Tracy Angelica Quartermain. To
Bring it
have
under
her
the
on the
door.
scene, even like having Jeannie Francis in the scene with Ezra, and that was kind of funny and cute. I have to admit, like Jeannie, she's a gold mine. When they use their veterans is also when they're at their freaking peak, but they also have to pour into their young adult scene is non-existent besides like Emma and Gio. And their story to me isn't even all that. And what is Joss doing? What is Trina doing? What is Kai doing? Like absolutely nothing. To me, Joss is floundering. She has no
She starting to
story.
look old in the face.
Like, what are y'all
They
doing
just
with
got her. They
her?
just got her on there, just looking stressed out. Just let her be. Let her
Let her
be.
be.
She
She
ain't
should
got
be an
nobody.
heiress spending money. Like she should like I don't know, but they really, really need to fix their young adult set because their older adult set, like even like when you think about Willow, Jacinda, and Michael, that is good. Do they need like Brooklyn, Chase? Okay, I'll give y'all a little bit of that. It's not the best, but it's okay. Like, and I love me some Rory who plays Michael. So yeah, alright. But like even like that story is feasible. Their young adult is not feasible. And also with the teen scene, they need to add some more motherfuckers in that in that too. Like Jake should be there, Georgie should be there, Lila Ray should be there. Like summer is coming. Where are the teens at? Like there's nothing. I don't just want to see Rocco, Charlotte, and freaking Danny. There needs to be more. That's not a story. That's not enough story for me. Add some more. You used to have Jagger, Jason, AJ, Brenda, Robin, like Stone. Like that's like 6 months right there. Where are the people at? Where are the teens at, bro? Where are the young adults at? So, but yeah, that's just my piece. But also, I see that, and great segue. I see that as an issue with Young and the Restless too. Whereas GH has some teams, at least they have three. Young and Restless has none. There is no young. It's just Restless. And I say that 20 million times, but I have to
Somebody, it's
say,
just restless. It's just restless.
it's
I
just
don't know.
Restless.
They better have a Shamar scene with somebody. I'm leaving here with something.
Something.
I'm leaving, he, you better do it for somebody. Somebody better
Girl.
oil that head.
Oh. But anyway, I did have to say, little tidbit on The Young and the Restless. Diane slammed the mess out of that door in Vicky's face. It was like this close to her nose. Like I swear, Melanie Thomas Scott was probably like, Susan, be careful now, because that is was close as hell to her face. So they're still continuing the story with Malcolm and Stephanie or whatever. Holden is the son. So, but of course, Holden it wasn't a match. So now they're going to Lily's kids to see if that's cool. Also with Devon, he actually did go through with a petition saying that he does not agree with Mariah only having being institutionalized instead of having prison time. So that's the tidbit for The Young and the Restless. And also, Sally is pregnant by Billy, which I hate. Billy
Are
got
you
enough
surprised
kids.
though? We're not
Huh?
surprised. We're not
No,
surprised.
I hate it though. I just feel like Billy has enough kids already. I would have rather it been Adam, but of course I am an Adam or an Adam and a Sally fan. But I do like
Okay.
in the past I liked Adam and Chelsea too, but right now it's Adam and Sally. So plus I just feel like Billy don't need no kids. Like Billy got enough. He's fine. So that so we'll see how that go. And I also don't want her to lose another child because she already lost a child. That would be traumatic. So I feel like we're going to be forced to see her give birth to Billy's child, which I hate.
Okay.
So
Mm.
yeah. And with that, everyone, I just want to say, and so does Neat, thank you so much for joining us. The Soap Wire Podcast brought to you by the TV Cave. Please feel free to follow us on social media. On TikTok, it is soap.wire. On Instagram, it is soap_wire. I don't feel like naming my
Soap dot
handles.
wire underscore wire.
Yeah, it'd be a lot. So you can find us on there. I'm not naming my personal ones. Maybe I'll do it next week. I just got to be in the mood. If not, you can check the
Baby,
previous. Like it's not a bet.
listen, the way, but you know what, y'all? The way I'm gonna pop out at the next. My birthday is this week, y'all.
Woo! Happy
It's a
birthday to
lot.
you.
It's a lot going on. So when y'all pop out next week and y'all like, why she come on here like this? Because I gotta redeem myself. So we'll see y'all.
We'll definitely see y'all. Thank you so much for joining us, and we shall see you next week. Bye.